Hello, hello. I hope people are doing well. I'm just, I just got back from the store and I'm a little more tired and whatnot than I expected. So, but this is honestly perfect because I would I get to feel like I'm doing something important without needing to overexert myself. So, I'm just going to hang out for a little while and focus on feeling a bit better, playing a little bit of cookie clicker to warm myself up and, you know, unwind even before I get into stuff. So this is a nice little option. It's more self-care like yesterday before doing some other work. Excuse me. Let's see. I dropped something. Oh, hey there, McCoy. I see your little Barbie. Little Borbus. I was just saying, shopping took a lot out of me, so I, this is perfect because I get to just hang out for a bit before I feel prepared to actually do some work. Um, but I get to still feel a little productive because I'm streaming. How you doing, McCoy? Yeah, grocery shopping, but like you're big in bulk grocery shopping, so it took a long time. Luckily my partner was with me, but still it's a lot for me. It's like one of those longer trips that you do periodically. Wow. Hope you didn't have to go anywhere too stressful like Walmart. It Costco. One of the farther places. Yeah, the Walmart does give the big anxiety. Yeah, like lots of people in close proximity and whatnot. Can I evolve you yet? No, I can't. I really want to evolve the elf because that's a really unique looking thingy. Hold on, I dropped a tool earlier. I'm gonna mute myself and grab it. Prepare for crazy tracking. For some reason, all the people have no spatial awareness. It's true. I had someone walk into me and I stumbled. Uh, so that's always tricky. Like people walking really close to me or like literally walking into me or bumping me with their cart. That's I used to dodge it pretty well, but now it's harder for me to dodge it because of my neuro stuff. So I can't quite it like I don't behave like they expect me to. It's like, well, you shouldn't put your cart into people. You shouldn't require this of me, person. Improve jolliness. Yeah, I'll do Santa level stuff. Why not? Reindeer appear twice as much. Yes, please. I always have a hard time getting things done in stores because I try to be too considerate to the point where I inconvenience myself. I'm exactly the same. Like moving out of the way of someone, but never being able to actually look at what I need. Yeah, I do that too, to be honest. Ah, cookie vortex, crazy. Okay, grandmas are twice as efficient. Okay, cool. I got all the crazy upgrades. Not all of them, but you know what I mean. Grandma, let's get one. We like our grandmas around here. Ooh, more grandmas. Yeah, it can be rough going shopping. Very rough. It's why I tend and that's why we went to the store early. We were told that it'd be easy. But no, it's never easy. We got there like 5 minutes like after it opened, and it was still busy. Midnight groceries, yeah. Well, so that's why I go to like smaller stores at odd hours usually. Oh, reindeer. I got golden cookies and reindeer cookies. Is it a work day for you, McCoy? I know, I think you have a somewhat unique schedule, perhaps? Or are you actually a Monday through Friday kind of person? But in LA, most like regular grocery stores are open at like midnight. So that's nice. Not really unique. Monday, Friday, but kind of get to work done whenever I feel like it. Oh, gotcha. Right, because it's not all of it is time sensitive. Like if it is time sensitive, you get those items done in a reasonable amount of time. Right now I'm actually just fiddling with my nails again because that's something that's easy for me to do while I'm resting a little. Yeah, I'm not really on a team. I'm just me. My only time constrictions are meetings. Yeah. Me too, but I lost my nail clippers. Oh, that's rough. I personally prefer filing. I'll clip my nails if it's been a long time and I haven't done anything with them. But I do find that I my nails are so much stronger when I just file them down into a good shape. It's like you'd think that these reindeer cookies are my lifeblood. What's this? Golden idols. Yeah, I'll take that. Why not? Oh, there's so many cookies. Give me a grandma. Your reaction to the reindeer is always so cute. Thanks, I appreciate it. Grandma. My grandma was so cool. On my father's side, I I like grew up in like a kind of like strict Catholic values kind of group. Um and so the I before I even realized I was pan, I had negative views like LGBTQIA community even before I knew that terminology. Um And so it was really my grandma who actually, for the first time, was like, no, it's fine. They're fine. They're not doing anything wrong. And so there was a time that she mentioned that, like, someone she knew was gay. And my little brother and I, like, we were really young, and we're like, oh, ew. Um, but she like politely scolded us, and I love her for it. Yeah, base grandma. She really like helped me reframe that because my father certainly wasn't going to, and that's his mom. She was fantastic. Love her much. I totally would have come out to her if she were still around when I had realized it. Yeah. I feel very lucky in that regard. She's awesome. What happened to her son? Who knows? Papa Lurk. Hey there, Captain Spacey. How you doing today? I'm feeling a little under the weather. I did some big shopping today with my partner, but I'm resting up a little bit, taking care of myself, doing some easy stuff, and then once I feel better, I'll do some art. I'm expecting I'll feel better soon. It just takes a little bit of time, but might as well cookie click and chat with people while I'm doing that. And I'm messing with my nails again. Honestly, I love this. I'm doing all right. Work is blah. Looking forward to vacation. Hope feeling better soon. I appreciate that. Nails would wow, the reindeer. um so my cuticles just stick a lot to my nails. So at the very least, I mess with the cuticles. It has been a while since I've done this. Like yesterday was the first time I've done it in like over a month. So it's like it's all kinds of angry with me and messed up. So I'm just trying to get back to a point where my nails don't hurt me anymore. Well, not my nails, but like the cuticles sticking on there. Um they're feeling actually a lot better today. So I just want to keep it up. And I work gently. I work very gently. So a little bit every day is fine. And eventually I'll grow my nails out a little bit and probably I don't know. I'm really awful at nail polish and stuff, but I'll probably attempt it. I don't have the patience for it, I don't think. That's fair. It can take a bit to get back into maintenance, things like that. Yeah, for sure. It wasn't very high priority for a while. Um, but one day I noticed, yeah, yesterday, I noticed that it was really starting to hurt. Um, so I wanted to fix that because my cuticles like to hang on to the skin. I have such much nail polish. Would share if I could. Honestly, it's more my technique. I have fine nail polish. I'm just I just don't do it very well. I don't do it very well. I am not patient in that regard. And also, I'm terrible with my left hand. Ah, 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 ah. Oh. Well, you know, I bought a grandma out of that, but I'm not complaining. Gotta go back to things as well, just making the time. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, making the time is hard. McCoy is like, me neither, but I try. Yeah, there's little reindeer cookies. I love them. I love them. McCoy was just saying that I have fun reactions to them whenever the reindeer pops up. And to be fair, it's probably correct. I get a little overexcited with them. Ooh, more cookies. Gimme cookies. Make 10 million cookies from clicking? Wow, such much. Is good excitement. It's like a fun jump scare. Yeah, that's fair. It is like a fun jump scare. Here, let's get a bank out of that. And some factories, some mines. There we go. And a farm. Even more farms. Give me cursors. I like cursors as well. They're fun. I like how they poke. Poke, poke, poke. I've been playing another clicker game I've been playing another clicker game slash idle game, but it's really a not so idle game called Kittens Game. I'm not sure if I like it. It involves a lot more strategy because there's like seasons. So your goal is to go to the moon as a group of cats. It's just like text-based UI. So it's not very visually pleasing like this game is, which does make a difference. And then on top of that, the you kind of have to stay on top of it because you only have a maximum amount of capacity for like food and wood and all the other resource, even science. Like, so you could do science for research to improve systems in the game, but there's a maximum amount of science. There's a cap on it. And if you don't like spend it or do something to increase the cap, then you waste a bunch of time. And so like every 15 minutes you have to pick up that game and do something with it. And I kind of like being able to walk away from my idle game and forget about it. And the strategy in part is because they have seasons. So in spring, naturally the food production drastically increases. And in winter, food production drastically decreases and your cats can die if there's not enough food. So essentially, you want to optimize the food. Oh, there. Oh. You want to optimize it because if in the spring you have too many farmers, then you max out your food and you can't like that's just wasted resources. You're not getting some other resource. But then if you don't leave too many cats in there, then in winter it will, like, cats will start dying because it's 75% reduction of productivity. So it's a little bothersome. I like clicker games where I can click on whatever is unlockable and go like, you know, that might not have been optimized, but at least it's getting you more. Whereas that other game, like, if I open smelting yards, then I have to spend wood and like materials, they call it, to make iron. And then I could lose all my wood production if I accidentally make too many smelting facilities, for example, because you need the wood to fuel the production. It's just, but yeah, idle games. I don't want to think too much. I want it to be fun. And I like the idea of incorporating a little bit more strategy into it, at least starting out. But I think Kitten's game does too much. Too much strategy. I don't want to baby it every 15 minutes. Ah. You see those reindeer? They're absolutely fun. Love that event. It keeps you engaged. You don't have to click it, though. Not required. You'll still get cookies without it. And it's not a total loss if you miss it. It's just a fun thing. A little bit of dopamine. That's like a Tamagotchi if you need to check that often. Yeah, that's true. It is much like a Tamagotchi. Oh no, Mother Mayo, you have no eyeballs. I'm so sorry. I updated stuff. I'll fix it. Don't worry. I'll give you your eyeballs. Don't worry. You'll see again. Don't worry. Okay, there you go. You have eyeballs. Hey, even Tamas aren't that needy. Yeah, it's true. I never had a Tamagotchi, but I think it'd be really fun to design, like, it wouldn't be a full-on real Tamagotchi, but I would love for chat to have a little pet to feed. I want like a timer for like after like, I don't know, half an hour or like somewhere between 15 minutes to half an hour, the creature, whatever the pet we call it, will get hungry, and then chat could do a redeem or something to feed it. But it won't die. It would just look hungry until someone feeds it, and then it'll go back to its like idle state. I think that would be a lot of fun. And then, like, however many times we want it to, like, go to the bathroom or something, we could, like, do a little poop emote or something. And then the chat has to clean it. But once again, it wouldn't do anything bad. It would just be something to do. Hi, Sun in Crisis. How you doing? Oh, thank you for the big gulp. I appreciate that. I'm going to take a big gulp as I click this. I never saw anything. You're so clever. I do appreciate. I like the puns. There are some bots for that. Wonder if you can build on one of those. Oh, cool. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. Streamers are pretty much Tamagotchi. It's true. It's true. I am a Tamagotchi with my redeems. But I think it'd be even cuter. Like, it could even be actual pictures. I was imagining I could make it really ridiculous and make it be like pictures of Narlin, and just like when Narlin's hungry, just has like properly angry eyebrows drawn on or something. Or it could be a pixel art thingy. Could do pixel art. Any which way. I love that sort of stuff. I love adding interactions. Okay. I should spend monies, or points rather. Cookies. Spend the cookies. Titanium mouse. The grandmas are gaining efficiency. I would love to incorporate some sort of virtual pet into streams. I love virtual pets such much. Yeah, they're fun. Whenever I think about whenever I think about what I would develop as a game, most likely be a virtual pet. Oh, cool. I feel like that would probably be one of the one of the easier things to implement depending on like what features you want, right? But I keep thinking I love stuff like stream avatars because it's customizable and the chat gets to interact with it. In my perfect world, I would love to make a couple of little games / plugins for stream to create something like that. Had an idea a while back that was like a virtual pet, but it actually teaches you about reptile care. Oh, that's fun. I like that. So like I'm imagining, for example, if it's a bearded dragon, you need to help it maintain the appropriate bearded dragon temperatures and stuff. Yeah, wouldn't that be awesome? I agree. I like that. Or at the very least, have the correct settings when you set up the virtual pet. Maybe they could display. That's cool. Of course, I'm assuming some stuff about like what you're imagining. It doesn't have to be that way. It could be whatever it is that you were thinking of. Another good spot for that is diet. Teaching diet. What other things would they teach? Yeah, and you could choose at the beginning based on difficulty. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Maybe you unlock features with more difficulty in the future, which is something I always think is fun. Like a cosmetic thing. I love that in Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I've never done this, but if you defeat the game on the hardest setting or something, then your opening title screen will look a little bit different color scheme wise. Oh, is my VC face overlay still? Hold on, let me look. Oh, it is. Thank you, I appreciate that. It blended in quite nicely. Oh no, someone else has no eyeballs. Hold on, let me fix that. Who is this? Ah, Sun Crisis. Okay, don't worry. I will fix that. You're going to have eyeballs. You'll have eyeballs yet. Excellent. You have eyeballs. Congratulations. Yeah, I made a change. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I gave you eyeballs and then you phased out of existence. I'm a little confused. Oh. Yeah, that is confusing. Who dis? Yep, that's Captain Spacey. That's Queso. Huh. Oh, maybe let's see. That was Sun and Crisis. Sun and Crisis might have left the chat. Totally reasonable. There's other things to do. Wah. Hi, Ram. How you doing? And Peoples, yes. I'm a little bit on the dizzy side today, but that's okay. We got a lot of stuff done. We did really big shopping today. And after I relax a little bit more, I'll get back into some art. Did the things. That is good. It is true. It is very true. And it's not so bad that it's going to like ruin my day. It's just I need a rest for a bit. Yay, productivity. Is true, is true. Gotta head to Costco later, find holiday food shopping. Gonna be busy. Oh, Costco poutine, that is good. Oh right, forgot that's a thing. Happy holidays, Ruby. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Happy holidays. I feel so bad because I had this idea to make a tree, and maybe I'll make it today, a tree hat, but I never did it. And I really wanted to be good about making seasonal hats, but I just never did it. I got caught up in a bunch of other stuff. There are some things I might want to work on that I don't want to show off to stream. We'll have to see how that goes. I might do the things that I'm okay with showing on stream, end the stream, hang out in someone else's chat, and work on the other stuff later while watching someone else's stream. I want more. More! There will never be enough cookies. Ooh, McCoy, you're playing with the colors. Oh, the red was like your little guy. I see what you're doing. I need to do a pink. I desperately need to do a pink for all my friendos who want pink Borb. It's hard. It's certainly hard to pick. Also, I need to update the two-tone Borbs so that way people can have like two-colored birdie friends. Because right now I just have like mallards, the male and female, the seagull that Mother Mayo is right now. Which is a free one, I think. I think the seagull is a free one. And then I have mine, but that's exclusive to me. I have the ruby two-tone colors. But I'd like to make like a version that uses like pastel on the top and then like a darker version of the color on the bottom, like pastel purple on top and then a more medium tone purple on the bottom. Yeah, pastel burb. Yeah, like McCoy's right now is like a pastel purple or a violet, as some may say. And then you, Captain Spacey, are like a pastel blue. So yeah, Ruby exclusive. Yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to have like a streamer exclusive one. Now, technically, if I turned people into mods, they have access to that technically, but I would ask them not to use it. I'm totally down with making some mod exclusive things, but really the intention is that that's supposed to be the streamer. What I do have that's like if my partner ever came into the chat, his Borb also has, so my Borb has a unique name tag. It's green versus the white that everyone else is. And anyone else who would be a mod would also have that. And my partner is technically a mod. It's just he doesn't pop in that often. It's kind of cool. It's nice to have some like hobbies that are separate. I have quite a few things I want to fix, actually. Give mods shades, sunglasses. I could, or I could just give everyone shades and glasses. They'll be like your Secret Service. Oh, that's cute. I do like that idea. I do like that idea. So mods would just get like the really serious shades, and then if I wanted chat to have access to shades as well, I'd give them like goofy, colorful shades. That's a plan. I do like that. I was going to work on live today stuff later, but you made me want to give stream avatars a shot. Oh, yeah? Well, shoot. I could go over some stream avatar stuff today. It's pretty simple. Stream avatar is really cool. It's simple in some regards, but you do want to like pre-plan it. Do you have a program for doing pixel art? Very intrigued. I can go over it today. I don't mind. I just need to create a new window for it. And I'd have to close out the Borbs, unfortunately. Because the only way for me to show the program itself is if I close the disconnect it from the stream. Here, I could give that a shot for a moment. I'll show my settings. Baba Burbs. Here, McCoy. You get 5. You have a sprite? Paid for it because too lazy. Yeah, I paid for it too. And also I want to support them. I 1-5. I honestly I love a sprite. It's little. Is this music? Actually, let me unhide this. Where's the music? Is the music even going? The music isn't even coming through? Is it not? Unhide all. You don't hear it? Oh no, no music. Oh. Oh, that's quite unfortunate. Gameplay audio. Where's that? Gameplay. I'm so sorry, chat. Here I am jamming out to cookie clicker music. Oh dear. Oh my reindeer. Oh dear, my reindeer. Okay. Now that I'm done being a dork in that regard. Gameplay audio. Properties. It should be cookie clicker. This one? That's weird. It should work. Was it also not working last time? I did cookie clicker? It was working last time. That's weird. Okay, that should be better now. Awesome. Thanks, y'all. I appreciate you being my QA team. I'm gonna turn this down a skosh. Options. Okay. Because I do like it a little low. Okay, I'm gonna... Now I have to hide the things that I want to hide. Because I don't like disorganized alert. Get out of here, Discord audio. I don't need you. Get out of here, Stardew audio. I don't need you. No Borbs? Oh, the reason why is because I'm actually about to show off my, my stuff. Okay, I'm going to Make this small. Because I feel kind of rude just, like, just playing the music. Okay. Let me see. Does that look good-ish? Ish. Looks ish for sure. Oh, hold on. Yeah, that was wrong. This goes ooch, ooch. Okay. Then I need to create a new window capture. Will it let me do it as a sprite is what kind of capture? Okay. Add application, not application audio, display capture, window capture. Let's do window capture. McCoy actually made a separate scene for when doing multiplayer, so don't always have to hide, unhide. Yeah, I was actually just thinking about how I could do that, and I see how I can do that. It's just I haven't done it yet. Wow. Okay, this is going to be stream avatar settings, just so I remember what it is. Okay. That is not what I want. What is this? That's not what I want. Okay. Interesting. Where? I think I just deleted it. Yeah, it was black. Yeah. Okay, new. Let me try game capture. Specific window, stream avatars. Okay. How do I do this? Capture. Interesting. Where is it? How rude of it. Where is it? Here it is. It is not this. I know people have successfully captured it before. Sorry about this, y'all. I think the correct one would be window capture. I appreciate it. Oh, there it is. Why it worked this time? I have no clue. Okay. So I need to put it into the correct layer. He's gone now. I need to collapse this, I think. Where'd it go? It's still here, I know it. Okay, I don't want it there though. Okay, that should be correct now. And then this goes here. Cool. That is certainly a screen. Okay, so this is what Stream Avatars looks like behind the scenes. So this is like the workshop where everyone downloads various other things. I didn't touch this. I didn't touch any of this. Oh no, it shows both of my cursors. Quite unfortunate. Sorry. I don't know how to fix that. So yeah, I didn't touch any of this, but you're able to download things from the Steam Workshop, which is nice, especially if you don't have any customized art for your stream avatars. And I did my avatars larger. So technically the avatars that I did are the art itself is 32 by 32 pixels, and you always go by those kinds of like 16 or 32 or 64. It's just a nice standard to go by. So I did this. Hold on. Sorry, I was catching a reindeer. So I did this. I made the Borb itself 32 pixels, ever so slightly underneath 32 pixels in size. But I did it on a 64 by 64 canvas size, so that way I could add onto it easily. No ads for me, Stream Elements. Excellent. Oh, I should hold off for a moment then. I'll wait. Don't want to over-explain while there's ads. How you doing, Mandrake? Anything new on your end? I'm gonna take a look and see when the ad ends. Okay, 20 more seconds. I'm good. I also get the impression I'm the only one not lurking. Yeah, it could be the case. Could be the case. I think some people might have stepped out for a moment. Totally fair. It's like it's middle of the day. No one has to be here. Okay. Theoretically, the community is back. Theoretically. See, I'm just showing off what, oh dear. There we go. Try to schedule an exam I need to take before tomorrow, but the service is down. Oh, that's stressful. Ram is bordering on severely ill. I'm so sorry to hear that. You have no need to, like, honestly, you take care of yourself. If it helps you to hang out and to be distracted a little bit, it's all good. If you would rather rest on your own, that's totally fine as well. I just want you to feel better. And if you wanted to learn more about stream avatars in the future, That's fine. I can hang out with you. Yeah, I don't want to fall asleep because you have to monitor your temperature. Yeah, that's important. If that's a concern, definitely. I'm hoping you're drinking some cold water because cold water can help with that regulation a tiny bit. So instead, I'm trying to prep for my TTRPG tonight. Oh, excellent! What game system are you going on? Yeah, feel better soon, Ram. So, oh, this is something I tried to explain before, and I think it's easier when you can see what's happening. So this is my two-tone Borb, as you can see on the top left. You have your first several animations that are in the certain positions, all the way up until walk. So I think it's the first 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 animations that are set. You have your idle animation, which will automatically loop. You can make it as many frames as you want. So if you don't want it to loop, if you just want it to be an idle image, that's fine. It could just stay in that one position. I like to make it bounce. But in that idle frame, it'll stay in one spot. Then there's walk, which normally I'd say, yeah, keep it here. But it also loops correctly unless you only put one frame. The reason why I decided to change this is because I have a lot of hats and I have an idea for a hummingbird. Hummingbirds don't walk though. So when I insert the model for the hummingbird, so everyone else is going to have this normal replaced walk animation. This is exactly what I would have put up here. But instead I moved it down here. So that way, when I make hats, I put the walk animation hats here. And then here's another walk animation. I named it both of them walk here because I want them to alternate. It'll randomly pick if it does this walk animation or this walk animation, which is actually a fly animation. So I made this for flying. And I also made it for climbing. So whenever my Borb is walking around, it's either walking or flying. But in the future, I'll rename this to like moonwalk for the hummingbirds. That way, when I do walk, it will only do this flying animation. Just so I don't have to redo all the hats. It's kind of weird logic, but it makes sense if you work it out mentally. Because essentially I want the sprite sheet of all of their animations to be as close to the same as possible, so that way their movements are the same, and the hat that I use for this bird that will walk or fly when it goes left or right, I want to be able to apply the same exact hats to my hummingbird, which I will disable being able to walk left and right like this, and instead of doing a typical walk, it'll just fly around. If that makes sense. Let's see. Oh, you're good, McCoy. That's all good. Don't even worry about it. And please, if you do become interested in exploring more of this stuff, send me a private message. If you do stream avatars later, and if you have questions, I'll be in the chat for you. As long as I can make it, which I assume I will. Mandrake says, Star Wars, Force, and Destiny running a campaign following Star Wars, Force, and Destiny. I haven't heard of that one, but that sounds really interesting. Running a campaign following a pair of Padawans as they navigate the Clone Wars. Very cool. Tonight we're going to have to deal with a band of pirates looking to raid or take over a small settlement that the Padawans are currently helping. Maybe combat, maybe a lot of talking. Yeah, that's cool. I love that. I love that. Yeah, I agree with Mandrake. Ramskelly is awesome and should do whatever they need. Am listening, just also worky. Well, if you do have questions, I can always go back to something. So feel free to let me know, like, hey, I don't understand this concept of, like, why these are both called walk and stuff like that. Because I can always re-explain stuff if you miss something. I don't mind. But yeah, basically the way you replace things in this, I replaced walk because I want to be able to shut off this version of the walk with it, or this version of the walk if I say make a cassowary in the future. Cassowaries can't fly. If I make a penguin, penguins can't fly. So I would disable this walk for them. Of course, then I have the problem of climb, because climb is also fly. You don't have to make a climb animation, by the way. By default, the climb animation is walk. But if you just insert climb as your animation name, then it will replace the walk animation and climbing automatically. So you don't need to code anything. You just need to use the word climb, and it will automatically replace whatever animation you have for walking when you're climbing up and down ladders. That's something that's not in the documentation. So I don't know how much, like Mandrake, I don't know if you know any programming stuff, but essentially a lot of these programs have what's called documentation where it explains how to use the program. This cannot be found in the documentation. It is exclusively found in patch notes. So I found this because I read some of the past patch notes for stream avatars. In fact, it just updated today. So I need to go read the patch notes again to see if they added any features. But their documentation is lame. And not too many people are using stream avatars beyond its most basic form. I still think of myself as using it in a fairly basic way, but yeah, why is the documentation so bad? I greatly appreciate the level of thought you put into this. No, I appreciate that. I mean, there was a span of time that I was lamenting over this. I was like, I want to make the ladders invisible, and I want my birds to fly, because that is what birds do. They fly instead of climb, generally speaking. So I was like, I really want my birds to fly up places. And I was like, okay, excellent. I can make the ladders invisible, but they're still walking up and down. And then I saw the patch notes for climb, and I got so excited. So incredibly excited. Because now they fly instead of walking vertically. Your thought about the different species and everything is very cool. I appreciate that. Yeah. It's the idea of wanting to future-proof it, right? So generally speaking, before you create whatever you want to make, you want to think about what your goals are with creating the stream avatars. Do you want one species? Do you want to get very specific? My thought process is if you want to focus on many different kinds of species like fish or like birds, fish, all that sort of stuff, they move very differently and they're going to have very different shapes. You're probably not going to do too much in the way of hats and other gear if you do that, because you would have to create unique gear for all the different creatures you have. Every time a program has bad documentation, I have the desire to write good documentation instead. I know, right? I actually love that kind of stuff. I love organizing information So I was mentioning this earlier. I would love to figure out a way to make some fun programs kind of like Stream Avatars, but not filling that role, because Stream Avatars already does what it does. I don't want to replace it. I want to add more games and whatnot for plugging in to make an interactive stream. Bad documentation, in my experience, generally comes from not enough care going into the project, or just like not right. It's not a priority to them. And maybe they have a point. Maybe they initially did good documentation and people didn't reference it enough. So maybe they're spending more of their time and resources into their Discord. I might have been able to find the answers there, but I never did that. I'm interested in going to school for writing and creating documentation training for companies. Oh, that is very cool. That is very cool. I like that. Amazon companies are just notorious for bad documentation. Oh, I see. Yeah. That or purposefully making the documentation bad to sell expertise. Doesn't sound like this is the case here, though. Yeah, definitely. I think they want it to be user-friendly. And let's keep in mind, massive majority of people who get this program don't do what I do. Massive majority of people either hire someone to make a very basic set of custom avatars that don't have nearly the same level as thought put into them, or they will and which is fine and valid. I'm not trying to diss anything. I'm just trying to talk about the user base. Or even more common, they will go to the Steam Workshop and they'll get Kirby or Pokemon or Blockman or something like that. Most people aren't spending the time to create their custom stuff. So if you just need enough documentation. Have I checked out the stuff Heroic has done with his? It's so much. You know what? I haven't caught all of the features that he has, but I'm always looking for new stuff to do. I do have a use animation that I haven't implemented yet, but it's essentially the exact same as the sit animation, which is nice for me to create hats, because if my sit animation has the hats, all I need to do is copy it from there and put it into the use animation. And my plan here is to put an object in front of the Borb as if it's using it, like a computer or laptop, or an easel with a paintbrush, or like notes or a book. And like reading it, and it's 8 frames, so that's pretty good. Very detailed use for it, which is really cool. I appreciate that. Now, hold on, I've been missing these and I've been noticing it's been grinding my gears. So I had a lovely suggestion by Ray Bandan to for use have a perch. The only issue is I can't add anything under. I don't think. And even if I did, the position wouldn't be correct, because it would be like, this is where the ground is. I can't like customize each individual item, I don't think, to like, I can't move all of them up for use in one instance and create a perch. I would love to do that. I love the idea, but I don't think I can do it. Instead, I would have to create a perch in the environment. And I've seen people be able to program like go to, because there's a programmable. So if I come back and connect us, there are programmable blocks. Scriptable. I don't know how this works, but I know you can do stuff with it. Like creating zones to like exclamation point, perch. And you could set the birds to walk over to this zone that is identified as perch. And I know that's one of the scriptable things that people will do. They'll set, like, locations for where they want people to be able to go. Oh yeah, stream avatars is like, you can write custom scripts. And I've tried. But it no work because documentation bad. Yeah. You see, I have no idea how to do it. I have no idea how it works. And that it's actually also for a lack of trying because I haven't tried it yet. But yeah, oh, excellent. Found Dasher. Wow. I can buy another elf. A bulky elf. I want to upgrade it. So yeah, so basically, let me like backpedal a little bit. I really want people to understand going into this. You either want to pick detailed avatars, or you want to pick simple avatars with gear. Those are really the two directions you want to go with this. Because if you go with a bunch of very unique shaped avatars, none of the gear that you create is going to work with, like, across the board. So, for example, I have all these eyes. If the eyes were placed any other location on this board, I would not be able to use it on a different avatar. But because they are shaped the same and everything is the same location, it works. They overlap. Here's a good example. I have this slime that I'm worked on for a friend. I can't allow any of these gear. Because if I allow beaks, it goes up here instead of over here. Please excuse the eyeless borb. So I can't have unique gear for this slime. I would have to create a brand new set of gear, and I would have to like make like eyes _ slime. And it would be a brand new category. Oh, you can't see it? Why is it stuck there then? Oh, that is so weird. Why is it stuck there? Is where? Hold on. Hold. I'm so mad. I'm so angry. I don't know why it's doing this. Let me look it up. Because I've seen people do this before. How screen capture stream. No, I actually, I don't want I don't want. Yeah, no, this is not what I want. I want settings. I might have to do the dangerous method. Okay. Okay, let's try this. I am so sorry. I'm gonna delete this because it's not doing anything for us. Wow. Wow. Okay, hold on. I've been like totally referencing images this entire time. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I didn't notice it wasn't changing with me. Okay. Here we are. Is there a way for me to crop this? Add crop. Okay, cool. Okay, cool, cool. So top, I want to do like, let's try 10. Okay. 100? A little too much, so how about 50? Still a little too much. 20. 25? Okay. Bottom. How about we try 30? No. Not 300. That should be good. Okay. It's not going to be the right ratio, but that's fine. We're not here for perfect. I guess I could modify the filter a little bit to make it a little better though. So on the right, there's not important information. 0. I'm gonna make it like 20. Let's get that shot. That's pretty decent. Now I just need to layer it correctly. Okay. We did it. Slimes. Okay, thank you for your patience. Sorry about that. And I'm just going to quickly change it so you can see my cursor. Okay. So here we are. Okay. I'm so sorry. So here's what I did with slimes. Allowed gear. These are all gear that are geared and designed for my borbs. I'm going to allow the beak to be put on, and you can see it's the wrong location. It doesn't even have one here because I put the walk animation here for slimes, because slime doesn't have a fly animation that I want to alternate with. So here's the walk and the default location for idle, the default location for walk, sit, stand, jump, and that's it. I didn't do the default location for jump because by default it doesn't loop the animation. It doesn't allow you to edit it either. Whereas these, the advanced options are permitted in your custom stuff. So this is a custom thing that I typed out the name for. I can't type out the name here because it's one of the pre-default things, the default locations, and there's no settings for it. This one has settings. I'm allowed to tell it to loop. I'm allowed to tell it to hold one frame for longer. I don't want to do that, but I have that as an option. But right. So basically, because the sprite sheets don't match up, I can't use the same gear across the two different things. Now I go back to the Borbs. Sorry about the eyeless Borb. But because it's the exact same shape as my basic Borb, it's just a different, little bit of different colors. It works out. Because the location is the same. And if I do color swap stuff, then I have to keep that in mind. Like, you can't see it too well with this, but there's a little shadow in the corner of the mouth, which is why I use palette swap for it. And whatever color this section is, this will also be the same color. So I have to keep the top of this white as a result, because that's the shadow for white. Whenever I create a Borb, I have to make it white on the face. I'm thinking about changing that though, because the shadow doesn't really add that much. Like, even in here with the pastel blue, you can see it more here. There's a little bit of a shadow at the corner of the mouth. But the thing is, I think it would not detract from it too much if I removed that, just made it flat, just let it be the beak without any color swapping. It would give me a lot more flexibility when I design the Borbs, and I don't think it would detract too much from it. So that's my current plan. Same goes for the hats, really. So I have these hats, and you might not notice it too well, but let's go back to the palette editor. Another good one is the black one to see it. So this is my black Borb. It's not perfectly black, but really artistically you don't want it to be, because you want to see the contrasting stuff. So I have a little shadow. It looks awesome. It really does. But it really limits what I'm allowed to do. Because if this is the Borb that it's all based on, and you use this color palette up here to customize it. Really cool stuff. But this means whenever I design a new Borb, I have to, on the top of the head, always make it white. And around the mouth, it always has to be white. Otherwise, the palette swapping does not work. Now, what I would like to do instead, still use all these colors. But when I make a hummingbird, I don't want to be limited by forcing it to have white around the face or something along those lines, because I have to. And then that means that the top of the head and the area around the face have to match. So they have to be white, and that would mean no matter how much color swapping I do, the top of the head has to be the same color as the area around the mouth. And that's just not how hummingbirds look. It's not. So I'm back to the drawing board. I'm probably going to re-upload the mouth and remove that little detail, so I just have that much more freedom. And I might redo the hats too, so that way I don't have the shadow on them. But I might keep it, because I think that's just enough of a give and take for me to keep it. Now I have these impossible hats, these hats other. These are sort of like the weird other hats I have. This is huge. It has a big shadow. Because of this, I have to keep so much at the top of the head white. And I might do away with that. I might just accept the fact that it won't look good on some of the birds and not make the top of the head white as a result. I think with this one it'll be okay, but the harder one is actually the tamago. The tamagoyaki. It has the shadow. I think the shadow is actually really important for it. It makes it look so much nicer. But let's say I decide to color, like I made it, let's say I made it white, because everywhere that it's that light blue is the white in the color change. Seems like you might need a new set of models. Not using the board base, but brand new. Is there any way to add new bases? I can, but I don't want to do that. I don't care about adding new bases. I don't need that. I need to change the hats. Because it's the hats that are forcing the changes. So you see right here, the crest. It doesn't have this shadow problem. But it does have the problem of I would need the area around it to be white. It's really the hat that's the problem, because the hat color changes with the borb. So let's just say I decided to make the top of the head not be white. Let's say I wanted a black borb in my base. If I make the borb black, then the little head crest won't match with it. Yeah, no, it's all good. You're all good. The big issue is really the hats. So the tamago, I could also replace. I could remove the shadow because that's part of the tamago itself. The tamago looks like it ends here with just the tamago shape, but it also adds the shadow. I think I just need to remove all my shadows from these. Now I have to leave this as like a color replace thing. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. This guy, it doesn't have a huge shadow underneath it, so I think it'll look fine. It'll just be potentially a different color than the body and so on and so forth in other renditions. I think this could be fun on certain models and whatnot. But the tamago is weird. If I just turn it into a thing where I can erase the bottom and I don't need a color replace, I think it'd work. It just wouldn't look quite as cute. That'd be the simplest solution. Question is it a solution you need? I think so, because my whole thing is I made a really simple borb for the sake of creating them to be very modular. I want as much as possible to be compatible with as much as possible. And I think, so I sort of created hats other as a means to be able to layer hats. So, like McCoy's character has this large tamago on their head a lot of the time, and sometimes I think right now McCoy's character has a tulip in the background. And I can show you by connecting if McCoy is there. If not, then I can always show it on my own model. Yeah, McCoy right here. So right now, it's because I put them into two different files, you're able to layer them. And I just did that primarily for the crest, but I also did it because I realized that these were sort of the problem child hats. These were the problem child hats that were really limiting me. So I could always also only enable hats other for birds that make sense. So I also don't have to allow like the humming borb to have access to this, because I can turn it on and off based on the various creature it is. Yeah, two hats. Yeah, poor Ram. I hope Ram's doing okay. Let me send Ram a message real quick. Okay. I was able to check in real quick. Oh, silly me. Okay. Yeah, so basically the problem I have is I'm wanting to make, I think it'll be fine with the hummingbird, because usually a lot of hummingbird designs do have a white portion on the top of their head. That's awesome. Technically, it shouldn't work with, like, if I design a penguin or something. But I guess I could make, like, a, quote, albino penguin. And I don't know, I've thought about making weird borbs as the base and then recolor it to make sense, because that's also an option. I've done a lot of random planning on this. I'm pretty happy with my plan though. My plan is just to generally start, I'll let people see that things look dumb. If it looks dumb, it's up to them whether or not they want to do the thing that looks dumb, right? I don't mind that. Especially because some people like making cursed stuff. But for stuff like this, where there's a shadow on top of the hat, I'm still trying to decide if I want to keep the little shadow, or if I want to replace it. I think I want to just leave the little bit shadow and see how it goes, because I could always change it later if it really doesn't work out. Yeah, the base doesn't need to be the end point because you can limit what's getting used. The unfortunate thing, though, is it's only by folders. So, for example, if I enable hats, all hats are enabled for that model. Hence why I kind of separated the smaller hats like these. And then there's hats other, which are uniquely shaped hats that, honestly, most of them are kind of fun to layer with other hats anyway. I'll admit, I think McCoy is making some questionable choices layering the tamago with a potted plant, but you do you, because I think it's cool that it's an option and that people like it. I wouldn't personally do it, but I'm glad that some people like that idea. Could you make a folder labeled base? No, so the base is the borbs. So the what's this? Oh, it's the little booty. So let me exit palette. So this is the folder for the borbs, which is the avatar itself. This is the basic borb. It has access to all the gear. This is the two-tone borb. Because the top of the head is basically the same as the base borb, it also has access to all the gear. I haven't created a hummingborb yet, but I think I don't want the hummingborb to fully have the same level of white on the top, because that's a lot of area to cover. So my guess is I'm going to disable... I would disable hats other for the hummingborb. But I could still use the regular hats for the hummingborb. And then there's striped slime, which currently is allowed to use the beaks, but it most certainly should not. So I'm going to save, and it has access to none. Like integrated folders. Do you mean like nested folders? Because no, it doesn't allow nested folders. To my knowledge. So I can't go hats and then like hats 1, hats 2, hats 3. Sorry, that's the wrong section. But I can't go like hats and then nest in there. It's like hats other, hats small, hats large. Like I can't do that. I just have to have them as like a prefix and then an underscore suffix if I want to create clarification. But I also don't want to create like such a situation where like hats 1, 2, 3 or whatever we would want to call it. I don't want them to be able to layer so many hats onto their head that it just looks like a mess. And also it creates, the more clicks you have to do within the program, the harder it is to navigate. I thought long and hard about whether or not I wanted to add hats underscore other and ultimately decided I thought it was worth it. I don't think it's worth it to add more hats though, as like layered stuff. Because also the more I create things based on the specific needs of a specific model, the more I have to redo work for other models to have access to the same thing. And also, let's just say I do hats underscore hummingbird. Like these are hats that only the hummingbirds have access to. Even if I create equivalent hats in the other areas, they would have to buy that hat again if they want to get that hat onto another bird. So I would much rather just try to create a system. I much rather this way that I went about it, which is get rid of this walk animation that I can't undo otherwise. The only way I can undo this and replace it is if I leave this area blank. And then I have this walk animation for any bird that is able to walk, such as like a lark, like the basic borbs. And then I also have this other quote walk animation because you might notice these borbs alternate between flying and walking. So this guy's is flying right now. This one's walking. So it randomly selects if it's going to walk or if it's going to fly. Because these birds can do both. I kind of like that detail. But let's just say I wanted to... Let's say theoretically this borb is actually a hummingbird. I could change this walk. Like, oh, I don't want this to automatically do walking because hummingbirds cannot walk. They cannot walk, they cannot hop, they can only fly in order to move. So I do moonwalk. So that way it would just do an idle walking animation if someone decided to do exclamation point moonwalk. It would look funny, but it wouldn't function the way it should because they would stay in place. Because it no longer is called walk. This program is designed to replace this walk animation with anything else called walk if you leave this empty. So the hummingbird at this point would never use this animation to walk. It would just use this animation if you use this command. And it's confusing, this is a fly animation, but now that it's named walk, the hummingbird would only walk with or move left and right with this animation. So this is like really, it's the best way to create, if you want to create a modular system and you don't want to deal with creating very unique use cases for everything, like the hats and stuff, all you do is you create a sprite sheet of the hats that work across all of the borbs. And then you set special situations so that way, like, the borb will no longer walk with this animation. It'll just use this animation. And then I would do the opposite for a cassowary or an ostrich or something. Don't know how I would integrate an ostrich, but a cassowary, I think I could make something look like a good cassowary. And what you would do is you would set this to be walk and this to be fly, because it would be funny, right? It'd be funny to see it fly as something that can't fly. But let me just test this out, walk and moonwalk, just to show you what it would actually do. I'm going to do moonwalk on my character. So now all the... Oh, actually, it's not going to work on mine because I have the two-tone. And I think I did it with only the... So this is a good example. Moonwalk should not work on me. Moonwalk does not work on me because this is the two-tone borb. I did not edit the two-tone borb. But if someone who is a solid colored borb typed in ! moonwalk, they would be able to do a very brief moonwalk. So let me change my color to match. Okay, here we go. I'm a solid colored borb now. Moonwalk. Now I walk in place. And I'm going to forever walk in place because it loops. I forgot about that. But yeah, so that's what it would look like. Is I would just moonwalk in place because I've no longer set it to be able to walk in that way. And to undo that, I would just jump or stand. And now it will only fly when it moves left and right. Just like the others. So yeah, I think it's better to try to create the unique use cases within the animations itself rather than creating a bunch of unique hats. Because I want, if I gift someone a hat like Ramskelly, they have a seasonal hat. Instead of me needing to gift them 5 seasonal hats because I want them to be able to use it across all of their other borbs, if they decided to be a hummingbird one day, they wouldn't be able to use their seasonal hat. But if I set it so it's just the animations are unique, like I change the behavior of the avatar rather than give them unique gear, then the same hat will work for every single creature variation. So that's my logic. But yeah, it requires a lot of thought. It requires basically deciding what your goals are. My goals are to create a really easy system for the user to be able to customize their thing. I don't have a question. I'm just explaining what I do. No. I'm good. I'm good. I know what I'm doing. I have a few people in the chat who are interested in using stream avatars, and I'm just explaining my process. What I am trying to figure out is it worth it for me to keep the little shadow underneath some of these things? And honestly, I think it's not worth it because it holds me back a little bit. It looks good with this one. It looks good on this, but I think it's not quite worth it because then it limits some of the color choices for the And I think it's small enough scale that it doesn't really matter. And I think that's what I'm going to do. It looks nice larger scale. Like, larger on here. The little shadows on the hats look awesome. But when you look at it on the screen, because they're smaller, I don't think it's actually all that worth it. Just like, it's hard to see here. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking about removing. I'm pretty sure I'm going to remove the shadows eventually and re-upload them. Such is my curse. But I might as well make the choice sooner than later. But yeah, I know McCoy is lurking and doing work right now. McCoy is thinking about making some stream avatars. I'm just trying to discuss like what my logic is. Now, what's really awesome for other people is if you don't care about gear. Let's say you don't care about doing hats. You don't care about doing pets, because you can also have like a little pet next to your character if you animate a little creature with frames. You're doing the same thing as this, it's just a little more detailed. Or you can have something fly above you. If you don't care about creating a bunch of crazy hats, you don't want to keep updating it throughout the year, you might just want to make a bunch of really unique looking avatars. Like, if your theming is, I don't know, TTRPGs, as namely something that's like Dungeons and Dragons or Pathfinder, you might want to instead make a bunch of different kinds of monsters. And then you don't have to worry about hats and stuff for them, because what people are working towards is getting various monsters to represent themselves. And then sure, it'd be a lot of work initially, or even you could just slowly add new monsters over time and add different colors of them. But then you're good. You have a lot of you don't need to reanimate and put hats onto everything, because the avatars themselves are really unique. But you wanted help coming at it from the angle you're giving. Oh, you were giving yourself a migraine trying to understand. I'm so sorry. Oh no. I don't want. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I wish that I was a little clearer. Forever stuck in help mode is what I default to. No, you're good. I'm so sorry that wasn't made clear. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with like my thought process of this. But yeah, so it's a little crazy. Same. Oh, no. I was talking out a little bit of like something that I was trying to logic through myself, which is the shadows, but that's pretty much it. I wanted to express the possible challenges you would encounter when creating these avatars. But no, I don't think didn't think you needed help. Oh, okay, just talking about being stuck in help mode. Oh, yeah. Got it. Excellent. You know what? I think I processed that a little bit afterwards. I'm like, oh, no, wait, they're talking about something else. But yeah. I'll move away from this animation stuff, but essentially there's a lot of advantages to not do some of the defaults. If you want to have multiple methods of going left and right, leave it blank in that section of your sprite sheet and skip it until you get through the defaults. Oh, I need to change this back. Because I don't want y'all moonwalking. And so if you want multiple methods of walking, or you want to create like a basic creature and some of them get around differently, kind of like my situation with these Borbs, then then this is the way to do it. I do the sit animation outside of it because the sit animation by default does not loop. I want a bouncy sit animation. Look at this. Look how bouncy that is. It's cute. Ignoring the lack of eyes. So what was happening was when I used the default location for sit, it would loop through it once and then it would hold still. I don't want that. I worked hard on that animation. So you could have it be one frame and it'll just sit in that one frame. I like it. I like there being some movement. So you would have to not put it over here. Just leave that section blank. And then make a new sit animation elsewhere and be sure to name it sit because it'll automatically replace it. Same problem with the jump. The jump didn't loop. I wanted it to loop because that's heckin' cute. It looks like it's struggling. I love it. 10 out of 10. Yeah. So that's all I wanted to go over with the method of organizing my animations. What I do want to go into is your palette editor. There is a limited number of colors that you can color swap. And that is really important to keep in mind. So I will forever need to use at least these colors when I first design a board. These are the colors that I use for the top of the head and all that stuff typically. That's fine because that means some of the hat stuff, if I want to keep that, then I could do that. So here's the base color and here's the shadow for that base color. This is for, it's easier if you see the other board, but these two colors are for the bottom of the two-tone board. And then these two colors are for like the transition line between them. Once I add hummingbirds, I'm going to need to add one more color set for the body. And then I have colors for the feet and the beaks. Yeah, this is for the beak. This is for the feet. But I could get rid of these. And so I could get rid of these to simplify the color swapping because I also have gear for feet and whatnot. It's just I'd need to play around with settings to make sure I do it correctly. We don't talk about this because it's very, well, actually I can show you. Excellent. I can show you. I use this for the head floof. Because it doesn't look good in black on this little guy. So I have a unique color for each of these hats. So the hats you can turn on or turn off using the palette, the color palette. So that's nice. If you turn it off, then it won't do the color swapping at all. But basically, now I need to remember, whenever I design my borbs, I need to use these colors as the base colors. Otherwise, the color swapping won't work. So there's this base color that I'm going to use for like shadow details that are really dark. Or line details that are on for like adding texture. But if I want to create another set of colors, because I think usually like hummingbirds tend to have about 4 colors for their body, 3 to 4 colors. I would probably want to add 2 more for the colors. Again, trying to turn, no, I promise thee, I don't need help. I'm trying to explain this as it, like, to let you know what the limitations are, for sure. You're all good. Yeah. So let's take a look at how many colors we can have. Okay, I can only have that many more colors. 4 more colors. That's all I get to work with. So if I ever need a bunch more colors, I'm in trouble. It's not a problem though, because I just need to stay thinking along those lines. So McCoy, if you ever created something with a lot of colors, and trust me, you think that you just want to keep it fairly simple, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I think it's 17. It's like 17 or 18 colors. So just make sure when anyone who's interested in making these creatures, when you design the base avatar, you want to use these, like a set number of colors for anything you want to be able to be color swapped. I wish it was this simple with the gear. Uh-oh, I have a color addiction. So that's fine. As long as the base colors, so imagine this. I have a bunch of these solid colored creatures, right? Let me just delete these guys because I don't actually use them. Here's the number of colors I have for one given base model. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 13 colors. 13 colors for just this creature. I also have 13 colors for this creature. Palette editor. Flagged your message officially. That's all. That was all it could be. Thank you for letting me know, because I'm fine with that phrase. So there you go. Fortunately, my dog needs to go out, so I'm a BRB. And hopefully the goblins have shut up by the time I'm back. But yeah, it's fine to have a color addiction, because there's... Oh, is there more on this one? Oh, did I do more on this guy? I did do more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, I'm at my maximum amount. So here's the thing. Here it is. My maximum color count. What was that other one all about then? I'm a little confused. Well, at any rate, this is for the white. This is for the light gray. This is for... Oh, it's because of my wing. I have a lot of colors on my wing. I have a lot of colors on my wing, and I'll explain why. Let's just do something silly. Nope. Didn't mean to do that. It doesn't let me undo. How unfortunate. I'm not actually designing this bird. Like, this is an ugly bird. Don't hold me to this bird. Sorry, bird. I'll admit it's growing on me a little. I like it more with the head floof, but you know, that's how it be sometimes. So then I have a bunch of wing colors. Let's just say that matches. And then this guy, I can make like a really bright green there. And then like a crazy yellow. And I know it looks goofy. Oh, and this is the underwing color. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. And I tend to like to make this color just a little lighter. And then this looks awful. Don't judge me on this. But this is like the basic idea is I want to be able to have like colorful wings. And that's why I did that. You're only limited by the base colors. You can make as many of these as you want, as far as I can tell. You're limited by space. So there's preview images, and if I haven't reached this point, but if you do get to a certain cap of space of uploading stuff, because the extension has only so much space allotted to you on their servers for the preview image, then you need to get DLC, which is more space, or you can sign up for their Patreon and you'll get a lot more space. But I haven't hit that limit. I don't know how much, like how far that limit is. I imagine it would take a bit to get there. Yeah. So yeah, you can do whatever you want once you go from here. Like because I set the crest to color match, it just works. The head floof, that looks pretty good. The Tamagoyaki, the reason why it color matches is because of the shadow. Thinking about getting rid of that though. Because I don't want to be stuck with something that's this large. Whereas this head floof, because it's somewhat contained to like the shape of it, I think it'd be fine if this were like a different color, if these two parts were a different color. Let me get some more examples of hats. So yeah, they like automatically work because I've had this mess up before though, where my beak was accidentally color matching with stuff on here. So yeah, it was tricky. It was tricky. So I had to make sure that if I did have beaks that were the same as the base stuff, that I would have to make sure that they're a different enough color that they don't color replace. So that's why I'm like getting rid of the little lip corner. Like this, there's like a tiny shadow in the corner, and that's why I do the color replace with the beak too. I'm just going to get rid of that and remove it from the color replace stuff so I don't ever have that issue again. I'm going to delete this parrot. Let's just make some pink a pink boy while we're here. Basic orb. Okay, let's make a create new pink bubble gum. Is that how you spell bubble gum? Don't oust me as the worst speller throughout the lands. Bubble gum. Yep. Okay. I'll accept that. Okay. So I want to make a pink bubblegum friend. I'm gonna replace the eyes with black eyes so that way it looks like a normal Borb. Bubblegum. I want some bubblegum. Bazooka zooka bubblegum. Bazooka zooka bubblegum. That's quite a neon bubblegum. That's too dusty. Oh, here we go. That's getting better. Perhaps. Mayhaps. And then I just paste it. You make sure that the top you don't accidentally edit. You only want to edit the bottom. Because this, if you change this, it'll change it across all of this avatar type. I'm glad I'm not the only one who's cursed with bazooka bubblegum. Yes, yes. It's quite the intense curse, to be frank. Is that a good bubblegum? Maybe a little more dusty. Yeah. It needs a tiny, tiny bit of that purple in the shadow. Does it need more? I think that's good. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to use this lighter color over here for the wingles. I tend to like to... It's a subtle detail, but I like to make it a little lighter on the tip. And a little lighter here. Sometimes I'll make it slightly darker over here. But sometimes it doesn't look quite right. I think that's fine. You can't really tell. He looks so naked? Yeah. Yeah, he do look naked. What's this guy? Oh, it's the underwing part. Okay. Actually, we'll see it. So I have to scroll down to see the underwing right here. I usually just make it a slightly lighter color than the rest of the body. Don't want it quite as bright as this color. I think that's a good balance. Yeah, because I don't want it mega noticeable. I just want like a slight difference. Now here's the fun part. I could decide to go wild and crazy with defeat. This is not defeat, my mistake. You kind of want to make sure that it's a good contrasting color. But sometimes you don't want to go too far with the different colors. I need to see an open mouth spot. So I'm going to scroll down to here. There we go. So that looks good when its mouth is open. But I think I want it a little bit darker. Oh, that's transparency. It's an interesting issue. Because you want it to stick out, but you don't want it to look weird either. See, that's too much, but maybe. Huh. It's an interesting problem to have. Let me see how these colors look on the feet, though. I love this step, but I also hate this step. Because I always, like, it's so subjective, and I'm like, I want it to look good. See, I look so much better with the feet. I think that's pretty decent. Especially because you don't see it this large, normally. You see it smaller. So it's going to look different. Oh, pink bubblegum. Okay, we can test it. We can save it and test it. Here's our Herbie boy. Okay. I will... Oh, you also get to see this part now because, like, this is how the settings work, Corby. Yeah, so I'm going to make basic Borb. Now I'm going to go into pink bubblegum. And I'm currently wearing shoes, I guess. or feet, rather. So I'm going to say none. And refresh that. And that's what it looks like. I think that's pretty cute. I think I'll accept that. You look like a raw chicken. Job well done, then. Job well done. I'm going to make a hot pink one as well. Okay, with the pink feet, it looks cute. Excellent. I appreciate that. I think I could also do, like, some blue. I think blue would be fun, too. Oh, maybe not that shade of blue. Maybe silky blue. Because I have silky blue. And then beak. Silky blue. I think that looks cute, too. Yeah. What about 3? Okay, that's going to look wacky. Let's see it, though. Oh, that's kind of cute, too, in a very weird way. It's Goofy. Wow, what a friend. It looks like a naked chicken again, though. Okay, and then hats. How do the hats look on it? Yep. Looks pretty decent. I think I'll keep it that way. Reminds you of Abby. Interesting. Oh, Abby Alien. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Abby would probably want more of a hot pink, though. Or maybe a middle tone pink. I might need to make several shades because there's so many pinks that people like. People are very particular about their pinks. Yeah, that is one of my favorite color palettes actually is pink and green. There we go. Abby can truly be pink and green. Okay. I'll leave that be for now. I'm going to do one more color swap to get hot pink. Unless people are having fun with palette swapping, because I could take requests as well. Let's see. Never click fix all colors. Great new. Pink. Maybe I'll do hot pink. Okay, let's do a crazy pink. I might actually... Her color palette is pink. Yeah. Hot pink. I might actually just look up a Pantone hot pink. Hex code. That's a nice shortcut for you though. Is if you're really having trouble figuring out a color, you could search it. Oh, do you see? That's so much better. So much better. Ooh. Fun reference, you say? Okay, that's one. Ooh, fun. I can make a an Abby two-tone board. Oh yeah, you see, that's exactly the kind of pink I was thinking. Yeah. That's exactly the kind of pink I was thinking. Of course, I don't want to be a jerk, rather. So Abby has like a reference of their colors. Ooh, that's your specific purple. Could make a McCoy. I look at it. Oh, excellent. Is this more of a pink, the pinkish one? I remember you were saying that you were thinking about, yeah, it has reference sheet. Oh, you know, I should probably do that. I should probably create a reference sheet. Because all I'm really doing right now is like copy pasting stuff. I do love these colors. Like, these are beautiful. Okay. I want to use the lighter color here. Here we go. And, color my username is in, so if that's pinker one, then yes. Oh, okay. Well, I'm thinking about your model. Your model, one of your models is like a little on the pinker side, and the other model that you're working on that's like your more detailed model is more of a bluish purple. But like a pastel bluish purple. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I wonder what color I should do here. Should I just go total opposite and try to do the light colored beak here? I could. That's too bright. I think it's pretty cute. I am back. Little Stinker didn't want to do her business. But I am de-goblined out, so all is for the best. Miss Lotta McCoy looks like... Nah, we were just talking. It's all good. Yeah, talking colors. Let's see here. Let's get this. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. I like the reverse colors. Oh, shoot. I forgot to do this. Okay, so I need to make like a dark pinkish purple because, and how I test this one, oh, thank you for the unshrimp. I do appreciate it. And dehydrate. Ah, yes, much better. Okay. So I have to put on Hat's Other and the head floof. And this is how I test this final color. Like that. I'm pretty happy with that color. Hi Yoshi, how you doing? We're messing with stream avatars. I'm showing how I do the borbs. It's very flamingo pink, actually. I might change this name. Rename. Let's see. It looks like people are doing pretty well right now, which is nice. I'm doing pretty well. I'm a little dizzy. I did like big shopping today for groceries with my partner, but I got to rest and now I'm doing a little bit of catching up on stuff I've been meaning to do for the avatars. So I need to go back to the pink bubble gum and see how the purple, like the pink, well, it's still messed up over here. So I need to fiddle with this. What I could do is I could take this color and see how it looks here. Might want it to be a little bit darker. I think that's for the best. Make it subtle. Good to hear about that. Yeah, for sure. Sorry, that was me gnawing at your brain tissue for sustenance. Hope you get better and better always. Yeah. For sure. I love these pinks. They're just real cute. Let's give him a test. Careful, you're going to see double borbs. So here I tried a different color combination. I'm gonna put the hat back on with the head floof. Hat. Oh, a hat other. Head floof. That's what that looks like. And then I'm going to go with flamingo, pink flamingo. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute, especially with the green. That's so cute. I think Abby would love that. Like a cake pink? Possibly. It might be a little garish with the really bright green, but I think it's really cute. Beak. Let's try the blue. This is also going to look garish. Feet. Blue. So for now, this is like a free color, but I might make one of the... No, they're pretty basic colors. I'll keep them free. But once I do a dual tone version, that one will be like paid points. That's cute and did it. I appreciate that. It's so day glow though. It's a vibe. Yeah, I do like it. I do like it. I also want to do neon versions of other colors. So I think this has really given me that motivation to try to figure out the neon color palette. Because I do really like the neon borb. Like having bright, vibrant borbs, that looks like a lot of fun. Let's make the eyes black again. And I'll remove the beak. And I'll remove the feet just to test to see how it looks. Yeah, I think that's cute. That's a cute little default. Yeah, I'd love to do neon colors. Looks good with the blue beak. I appreciate that. I was a little worried that it would look a little silly. But yes, finally added some pinks. I think the 2 pinks are adequate for now. But I might want to at some point add like a medium pink. Yeah, you see now I look at this. This is like a pastel pink. So I might rename it to pastel pink, and then I might add like more of a medium pink that's more of a proper bubblegum. Because people who like their pink, they like their pink. Oh no, I don't know. I don't know. It could be bubblegum maybe. I don't know. Bubble borb, yeah. You see, I want it. Yeah, I just. I'd probably need a medium tone. Oops, sorry, Ray-Ban Dan. You wish to be a pink borb? Do you need help becoming a pink borb? Which pink do you want? Let me help you. Captain Spacey. What kind of pink you want? Do you like the lighter color or the flamingo pink? I'll show you the flamingo. Oh, you achieved the pink? Where are you at? Might need to refresh it. Because sometimes it doesn't turn. Woo! Woo! Okay. Yeah, it should be if you clicked it. Which shade of pink are you? Are you the light pink or the dark pink? Yeah, the Borbs are flying. The lighter pink. Okay, I'll make sure that the change actually happens. There you go. Do you still want the beak and feet that you have? Or do you want me to remove those so you can have like the default pink? Of course, definitely. And not a problem. I know it's a little easier for me to make the changes on my end sometimes. There we go. Wow, that last pro cute. Okay, I'm going to swap back to my defaults. Ruby Lark. I'm going to swap back to my two-tone Borb. And I'm going to swap my feet. To be the yellow-orange. Is that the one I have? Yeah, that's the one I have, I'm pretty sure. There we go. No worries. And it's all good. Now the chillest Borb. Excellent. Got an extra head. Oh, gotta go home now. Well, I hope you take care. Thank you so much for hanging out. So glad we finally did the pink. Okay. Let's take another look around. So the gear's a little annoying, I'll admit. It's always a fun time watching you stream. Good company during my workday. I'm so glad. I'm so glad to hear it. Yes, drive safe, as always. Make wise choices and hydrate. Oh, sorry. I'm running low on my water. I have to stop using my straw, I think. There we go. No more straw. Yeah, sorry. That was an unpleasant sound. Okay. So methinks I should briefly explain how the hats and stuff work. So there's this nice little open folder tab, and when you click on that, it'll give you the folders for stream avatars in general on your computer. I'm walking, but I will be safe. Oh, okay. I'm terribly sorry. I think I verbally said drive home safe. I misspoke because I made assumptions. Thank you so much for letting me know. I should try to remember that. So the hats and stuff. Actually, the eyes are a better example. So you see all these different eyes and stuff. They're all separate files that I saved into the appropriate folders. So there's a gear folder within the folder that opens. And that's all the stuff that you create. So then you make folders within that folder. I have a beaks folder, an eyes folder, feet folder. Each of these is its own folder. And then, under gear items, each one of these is a separate sprite sheet. I don't have to do that with the avatars, but I have to change out have a separate file for each of these eyes. Because I can't color swap this many things. And if you use palette swap and go into the editor, it's whatever palette you have for the Borb. So you don't even have the option of like changing it out properly. So yeah, it's just better overall. Exit palette editor. You only use the palette swap on these items for things like a shadow for something, like a hat, or if you want it to match the body, because it's a continuation of the body itself, or should match the body. Yeah, Americans be like, it's true. It's true. You can't do anything around here without it. Ooh, I can sacrifice many cookies for a... Oh, Nick! I have Santa Claus now. That's not it. That's not what I wanted. This is my TITS. But yeah. So the gear is actually a little more bothersome in my opinion. I much prefer the color swap method up here with it natively in the program. But there's only so much you could do. If I have a... What's the furthest you ever gotten in Cookie Clicker? Let me look at my phone. Let me look. Oh, I haven't gotten far because I haven't even gone through a full round yet. I've only played this game for the first time just recently. Right now, in my phone version of Cookie Clicker, I have a couple of time machines. I haven't gotten further than that yet. While I'm here, I might as well spend all my monies on my phone version. Okay. Or all of my stuff. You have a dude. What's the... Okay. No, you have a dude named Nick. Santa either comes later or is paid DLC. Now, I imagine it's like, yeah, it's Nick, and probably he'll continue to evolve into, quote, Santa or something. Honestly, I would be really excited if it further evolves into Krampus? Krampus, is that his name? Yeah, I think that'd be awesome if Krampus was part of this evolution line. But yeah, Nick being a reference to Santa. Because Saint Nick is like who supposedly Santa is. Let's see. Okay. I think those are the big things when it comes to designing stream avatars. Oh, and I used to have like exclamation point cake, exclamation point boba, and all that stuff. And I had a different like animation for each one, as in like I would have like a cupcake here and it would slowly get eaten away. My next move is to set it so you have different foods here as an option within the stream avatars. So you'd be able to go into gear and there'll be like a food menu, and I'll put the cake there as a selected gear item, or like I also have a peanut, so you could have a peanut there under the food menu. And it'll only apply for the eat layer, but it'll allow me for a modular menu for all of you. And that's something I'm excited for, because I kept thinking, wow, there's so many fun foods that I could put here, but I have to keep just making it bigger and bigger and bigger over time. So now The eat animation, also the drink animation, is actually the same as the eat animation, but I figured people might like the idea of having both a separate command for eat and drink rather than like a consume command and having to alternate every time you want to eat and drink. So that's my other exciting thing. So yeah, I'm just going to have like a laptop here and some other options for like sitting down and looking at something. Drink is to drink something, clearly. Eat is to munch on some food. Yeah, consume. Yeah, feeding the borbs. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. I have a little animation for them to do that. Nom, 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 nom. That's right. That is right. I think that's about it when it comes to these guys, though. You can edit the shop to make some things paid and other things not paid, and it's just points. It's... Hello there! I see someone followed, but I need to find out who it was. Let me take a look. Yeah, I don't, that's true. I don't have the infrastructure to feed everyone, I suppose. But thank you so much for the follow. I forgot to have my, my notifications open, so I'm just going to really quickly open that up to see who it was. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that over there. I'm going to do it over here. I'm about to close out of this display on the right. I'm going to close out of the stream avatars display soon because I don't think I need to show y'all any more of that. I really just wanted to explain the program in terms of designing. Kion67, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. We've been talking about these borbs. I think I could just connect these and discontinue this view, this display capture. Okay. And then I'll figure out where Cookie Clicker is. There it is. And I'll make it big. Right, up, 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 up. But yeah, so now we have, you have access to these awesome little bird orbs we call borbs around here. Oh, and Abby Alien is here. Oh my gosh, I keep messing up the eyeball situation. I'll fix you. Don't worry. Oh. But so when you want to, if you want to edit your borb, and if you don't see yourself as a borb yet, you can refresh the page or refresh the app, and it'll fix that for you. It should have what's it called? It should have a borb appear for you. Once you have a borb on screen, then you can go to, if you're on desktop, you'd want to put your cursor over the stream video, and it'll have a little purple box that says SA. That'll let you edit your borb. You can change the color of its body, the color of its beak and feet, all that sort of stuff. If you're on mobile, it'll be on the top right of chat, the little purple square that says SA. If you're having trouble with both of those methods, then there's a little link to, it'll show up in a separate tab. But once again, if you're not, if your avatar isn't showing up on screen, then it means that you probably need to refresh the page or the application. So let me see. I'm gonna show Abby. I'm gonna fix your eyes, Abby. Don't worry. Growing pains. You have eyes again. Congratulations. But what's really cool is we just added pink bodies to the stream avatars. I'm so excited. I'll show it with mine. I'm a little more excited than I should be, I think, because I'm a little excited about it. Okay, here's pink bubblegum. I'm gonna take off my feet. No feet for me. Yeah, so here's pink bubblegum. And here's pink flamingo. I really like the pink flamingo. It's really cute. I'm just gonna be a flamingo for a moment. Don't mind me. I think that looks awesome. That makes me really want to add more neon colors. I need like an electric blue, a vibrant purple. Yeah, ruby flamingo, that's right. That is right. And it looks really cute with the potted plant. Oh, I love it. Let's see what else we could do with it. Hats. I'm gonna check out one of the other potted plants, one of the tulips. Let's see, there's the purple one, but I know I have a pink one too. Here we go. There we go. Oh, if someone really loves pink, that's what you do. Oh, I love it. It's really cute. I should, oh, I can't sacrifice more. Fine, I'll just get more. Oh, I'll get shipments. All right, there we are. Unleash pink. My guess is Abby is AFK. Else Abby would probably be trying out the new colors. Which is totally cool. Do you think I should surprise Abby by changing the colors? I might. I just might. Let me play with Abby's colors. Eek. I'm just gonna gift the beak and feet to Abby. There we go. Excellent. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right. How long have I been streaming? Oh, excellent. I got it. What's this? Reindeer are twice as slow. I'll take it. And grandmas are twice as efficient. All right. 3 hours. That's not too bad. Thank you. I appreciate it. Give or take. I do have an uptime command. Yeah. Oh, excellent. Oh no, slime waifu! Your eyeballs are gone. Hold on. Slime waifu. I've added pink borbs. I'll fix your eyeballs, don't worry. You got eyeballs. Congratulations. I'm blind. Okay, we got it. Everyone has eyeballs. That's like the spookiest thing is when they don't have eyeballs. How you doing, Slime? Thank you for granting me sight. It is all good. And Slime, I'm so sorry. I have another question regarding the sprites you have for stream avatars. Do you know how many frames most of the animations are? Got most of your meetings out of the way. Excellent. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I should ask that too. Basically, tell me what your longest animations are, because I can work around that. I think it'll be fine. And just private message me. Just so that way, if there's a way to check, I can... Yeah, there is a way. What you would do is you would go into the same spot that you showed me the size of the sprite. And you'd scroll down to see the... Oh, actually, you might not see it because it's uploaded, right? I think it would show you. Normally it should be that amount. Like, sorry, not that amount. It should be in the same place as where you saw the size. And you just scroll down to see the animations, and it should be from 0 to the final number. Are you planning on having new stuff for the debut? Yeah, I haven't said anything about what I'm talking about. That's up to Slime. Sorry, Slime, I should have private messaged you. If that was a secret. Oh, that's sweet of you to say. But yeah, I think I think regardless of things being inconsistent, it'll be okay. All good. Everything kind of has been spoiled. Only people who like hard investigate would notice. That's true. That's true. Mum's the word now. Ah. Of mice and men. How radical. But okay. Yeah. We just did a lot of editing of I was showcasing how stuff works with stream avatars for the past probably couple hours at this point. Yeah, I was just showing off like my process and whatnot. And why I do certain things with the animations. My lore is definitely not professional, but is kind of there. What are you talking about? Super professional lore. Most of stream, at least. Yeah. After I started relaxing, like after I recovered from going shopping earlier, I was sort of just going over, because I know there's one or two people in the chat who are interested in playing with stream avatars. And honestly, this cookie clicker has been really nice to keep in the background. Since when is the lore professional? It's part of the fun. It's true. It's true. It's like my professional lark lore of being a lark. And nothing else. Well, okay, I'll be fair. I'm also goth. We can see that from my outfit. Today, like right now, wearing cyber goth. One day I'd love to wear some other goth stuff, but today just cyber goth. I need to just design more clothes in the future. Gothlark, who knew? Wow. Wow, such a surprise. Well, I love to see your designs. Oh, I appreciate that. I really do. I think I first want to try to do a live 2D version of something. If I could manage doing a live 2D version, like a chibi version of me, that'd be awesome. If I could also just do a live 2D version of my Borb. That could also be a good thing for me to learn on. And then I could show like my Borb form. Character customization is the best part of any game, including real life. Truth, truth. Life is just a really long and, well, maybe not long, but it's a really tedious life sim. Slash fashion game. Whip has been working on a 2D model, kind of observing everyone's work and being like, all the power to you. I appreciate that. Reject reality, become Borb. Yeah, I thought about it. I thought about, especially because I have a PNG now that's just my Borb standing up and sitting down. For when I collab with people. I could show it really briefly, I think. Let's see, what's that website called? The Discord collaboration PNG thing. I forget. It's not Sleek Logo. What would it be called? Someone's probably... thank you, Boogie Tech. Did you type out Ruby because you knew that I'd get the notification? I appreciate you. You're amazing. I know there's more work in 2D models than 3D. Model prices are justified. Well, so it's more work to make your own 2D model from scratch. If you're making a 3D model, then it is to get like a template such as Vroid of a 3D model. However, it's probably a similar amount of work to create and rig a 3D model from scratch. Let me see. Now I want to show off my Borb. Where would I have put it? Stream avatars. Discord, here we go. Hold on. It should be showing up. I told it to show my own. Why it no show my own? Oh, because I'm not in a chat. I need to jump into a Discord chat real quick. I'm gonna deafen myself and jump into my own Discord chat. That way no one can control me. Oh, it turns out that I'm in a... I have a private chat too, so there's that. So here's my Borb. Here's my PNG. Oh, why isn't it opening its mouth? That's weird. Why you no do it? Show names. Crossfade effect? Maybe? Huh. Why is it doing that? Bounce effect? No? Oh, it's because... it's because I need to talk into Discord. Okay, okay. Well, luckily, no one controlled me because it's a channel that doesn't have any stuff. Okay. Yeah, that's my little PNG. Yeah, I'm deafened. Yeah. I got there in the end. I appreciate it. Borb speaks. I love it. I have it set so it doesn't crossfade because like it looks the cleanest this way for pixel art. But yeah, one day I was like, oh gosh, I need a PNG. And I was like, oh, I can be my Borb. I do love it. I think it's really cute. I like to think that's just your size in comparison to us, giant Borb. Mega Borb. That's me, I'm a Mega Borb. Look at me, I'm a gigantic burb who's known as a Borb. I unreasonably love this thing. Like, it took 2 minutes. Okay, it didn't take 2 minutes. But it took like less than 15 minutes to make. And I think I love it more than my model. Even though my model is definitely more impressive. It's just so dang cute. It deserves, like, all the happiness. I should probably flip it the other direction so it's facing the left. Now we need more collabs. It's true, it's true. I really should collab more. Well, you'll get a little bit of Ruby lore. I am 5 inches. I'm 5 inches tall and change. So a little over 5.5 inches. Because of course I'm a Borb. I'm a bird. So 5'7", I mean 5 inches and 7 centimeters, of course. I have no feet. I'm not feet tall. I am inches tall. That's the lore. No one can resist a round little buddy. I appreciate it. Here I am just awkwardly using my Borb at the same time. Oh, I appreciate that slime. Borbs for the Godzilla. Godzilla. Kaiju Borb. Streamers of chat. Get this Borb to collab with you more often. This is a oh, I appreciate that. No. I should talk with people about collabing with more stuff. It's just unfortunately most of the time I want to keep a little bit more of my weekend free because it's when I get to hang out with my partner. My partner works extensively during the week. So I try to limit how much I do on the weekends, but I just need to communicate that with people and see what works for them. Borbzilla! I do like that, Borbzilla. Tons of people do that, like semi-sprint. Yeah, they do. That's true. Bop, 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 bop. I love it too much. Oh no. I need to stop. I need to... Okay. Goodbye, Borb. Goodbye, Borb. Hold on. Everyone say bye-bye, Borb. Bye, Borbzilla. Hopcat. Oh, yeah. Just need more weeknight collabs. Problem solved. Joke. Well, you know, it could be. It could be. Bye, Borbzilla. Burb no more. Hehehe. Okay. I think I should get rolling because there are things I want to do off stream to make sure that I finish them in a timely manner, naming some sprite work stuff. I'm a boop your snoot. How doth you boop de snoot? Oh, Teal the bunny, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a bit. I think I've seen you before. Yes, Teal the bunny. Yes. How are you doing? We can hang out for a bit. I want to say hi. I've been pretty okay. I don't know if you know this, but I have some neurological problems. And so I had some trouble earlier in the day, but I'm feeling a lot better right now. I did a lot of, basically when I do a lot of movement and heavy lifting, I can get dizzy. So after doing like a big store run in the morning, I'm kind of feeling a little tired, but I'm better than I was earlier, so that's good. That's really good. Just in case you... Oh gosh, I should add Teal. I should add Teal to my stream avatars, and I should also fix your Borb because it's eyeless currently. Teal the bunny. Eyes. There you go. You have eyes again. Congratulations. Representative Bunny arrives. Ruby. Well, I could go for a bit longer. It's true. I haven't seen Teal in a while, and I appreciate Teal the bunny stopping by. It's real sweet. I love hanging out with people. I love getting to know people. Teal, do you have like a favorite shade of teal, like a hex code? This is going to sound weird. Let me look up teal. Teal. Hex code. Because I'm really looking to... I've been actually wanting to pick up a shade of teal for my Borbs. Let's see. This is this one's kind of dark. I think this one looks pretty good. Do you mind searching this color? Is that like vaguely the type of teal you think of when you hear teal? And this is for anyone. Like, do people like that shade of teal? I think it's a pretty cute teal. But I know some people when they want teal, they want like a darker teal or sometimes a pastel teal. You like that one? Excellent. I must add teal. Like teal is a really cute color. So I'll have that open in another tab for when I add more colors. Oh, so cute. That's going to be a nice color. I'm sorry. I'm bombarding you And you're probably just here to like chill and lurk. I'm so sorry, Teal. Didn't mean to spook anyone. Let's see. Who else is streaming? I'm just curious. I'll look on Twitch. Let's see. Ooh, Gasbane Goblin is playing. They're a pretty cool individual. Oh gosh, someone I'm not expecting to do ASMR is currently doing ASMR, and I'm not saying I'm going there. So fun fact, you're blue-green colorblind? I'm so sorry, Teal the bunny. Ruby is killing the lurkers again. It's true. That's like when I come in and Ruby's immediately like, I see McCoy. Sorry, McCoy. I get real excited. Blue-green, that's not what I expect. Let me look that up. Blue-green colorblind. Blue-green colorblind. I know the most common is Protan, which is red-green. Or I've heard of blue-yellow as well. I've heard of blue-yellow. So I'm gonna look at it. I'm very curious. Thank you so much. I like learning stuff. Uh-oh, have I disconnected? I hope not. Let's see. It's all right. It was just unexpected. I need to work on that. I mean, to be fair, that is what I do as a member of chat. It's true. I see McCoy. I must exclaim my joy. Yes, it's accurate. Hi, Shadow Knight. I'm doing pretty okay. A little dizzy, but not as bad as I was earlier, so that's good. That's why I made this wave, because I needed to know people to know how excited I am to say hello. Yeah. Yeah, that's cute. Unfortunately, I'm actually looking to wrap up soon. But I know some really cool people. Like there's some nice people online right now. And I guess the real question is, what kind of stuff are people... We're not going to raid out immediately. We can chat for a little bit. But I'm wondering what kind of stuff people are interested in seeing. Do you want to see art? There's also some Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It's fine. It's been busy for me. Okay. Well, I hope you have a relaxing rest of your day. Tar! All right. Hold on. Let me just take a break and I'll continue streaming. Let me talk to my partner. Yeah, I know everyone's rolling in. And I was like, oh, we're slowing down. I'm not sure what to do next. I'll probably stream a game next because I'm kind of tired to continue. Gulp. Okay, thank you for the B gulp. You see, I need to take a break to refill this anyway. I'll talk to my partner. My partner will probably be cool with me streaming for a bit longer. And like maybe another hour or so. And then I'll raid out. I'll play a game, though, because I'm a little dizzy right now and tired. Oh, thank you for the unshrimp. I'll be right back. I need to check in real quick. Okay. I don't want to jump scare y'all, but here's my plan. I want to continue streaming, but I'm going to briefly stop the stream and start it up again. So that way on YouTube, I can have a separate category and everything for keeping my cassette beasts a little bit more organized. There's bigger streamers that, let's see. I prefer smaller streamers personally. Large streamers, yeah, there's a lot happening in chat. It's a very different experience, but it can be really fun. Sometimes the chaotic large chats are amusing, but it all depends on what kind of mood you're in, right? There's some bigger streamers that handle it well, but generally it feels a bit pretty one-sided. Yeah, I agree, Tar. I definitely agree. Might as well watch a VOD. Yeah, for sure. Shadow Knight says that they agree. Feel you need to spend money to get your voice heard. Yeah. And McCoy mostly only watches or watches or puts on bigger streamers if it's like TV, and don't really try to interact. Yeah. You're stopping stream for a second. The world's going to end. Oh no. Oh, that's really sweet of you, Teal the bunny. That's super sweet of you. Okay. I'm going to quickly stop the stream and I'll start it back up again. No panic. Don't panic, chat. Who is this? Wait a minute. Who goes there? There's someone without eyes. I need to fix it. Who are you? Oh, I'm so sorry, Shadow Knight. I must fix this. That has been like my big mission, is to give everyone eyes. Okay, no panic. I said no panicking. It's not allowed.